I'm desperate to get off Suboxone. That's what we hear quite a lot from people who want to come to us and get on long-acting Naltrexone with our implants, our Naltrexone implants, or to go onto the monthly Vivitrol shots. And, I totally get that. I understand that people don't want to be on another drug. They want to be completely drug-free and free. But we have to think, okay, so why do you want to get off Suboxone, and are you ready to get off Suboxone? Because the truth is, Suboxone saves people's lives. As 100,000 people died of an overdose last year, which is the highest number by far, and it's a huge number of people. And Suboxone saves people's lives because it sits on the brain receptors really tightly, lasts a long, long time. That's what's good about it. And it's hard for heroin or even fentanyl to get on top of it, and people overdose because the receptor's already full. So the fentanyl that's out there these days that's killing so many people just can't have much of an effect. Maybe it has a little effect. So you have to be really careful when you think about getting off Suboxone, that are you really ready to be off of that? Because if you're not ready to be off Suboxone and you're not willing to work really, really hard at your recovery, then the risk is that you go off this drug that maybe is reducing your cravings a lot more than you know. You can never tell how much it's reducing your cravings until you go off of it, and then it might be actually working a lot better than you think, and then you're kind of naked, if you will. Your receptors are empty and the risk of an overdose is high, and it can just be fatal. So you have to figure out, are you ready? Are you stable in your life? Is the depression and anxiety doing okay? Are you on meds if you need it? Have you got a support group that you're going to? You're abstinent from other drugs like alcohol and pot and cocaine and things. So because all of those things increase your risk of relapse. Are you in a stable relationship, or are you happy being single? And so there's not a lot of stress going on. We really need to make sure that people, when they're ready to make that switch, are ready emotionally and physically and environmentally. And when you do go off of it, please go on long-acting Naltrexone for at least a year, because that fills up the receptors and can keep you safe as you make that transition. So we don't want to take somebody off Suboxone unless they're ready and unless they're committed to going on long-acting Naltrexone for at least 12 months while they make that transition and they make sure that they're safe. So please think about it, and if you are ready, of course, we're here to help, and we're happy to talk about it if you have any questions.